Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
Really bright-looking attack. Neymar. And the first goal of this final is for PSG. And that could be massive. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Marcos Alonso. Conte. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Mount. Lukaku. Mount. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Short corner it is. That's not a bad ball. Well, he would love to have that header back. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Lukaku. Jorginho. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
And dispossessed. Rudiger. Mendy. Good pressure high up the pitch. Azpilicueta. Here's Mount. This is Azpilicueta. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Hudson-Odoi. Beautifully disguised ball. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. So back underway following the equaliser. Lukaku. On the ball, Azpilicueta. N'Golo Conte. They really look after the ball. Can he take advantage? Oh, incredible save, and he stuffed out the danger. N'Golo Conte. Well, that's wonderful attacking play, and delivered towards the back post. Well, still an issue here. And I think the threat has been averted. Verratti. And Neymar. And he read it superbly. Neymar. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Hudson-Odoi. And he did well to cut it out. It's looking promising. Can he put them in front? Oh, it's a goal! A celebratory moment as they jump in front.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal. Well, Chelsea have had so much possession, as you can see, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. Going short. Good-looking cross. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Conte. And Mount. Now Chelsea showing good width. Lukaku waiting. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. No, not the best challenge. N'Golo Conte. And closed down straight away. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. And played short. Cross fired over. Who's going to win this joust? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing comes of it. And so it is. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho. And players waiting in the centre. And after the cross, defensive action called for. Not a time for composure on the ball. N'Golo Conte, that's what he does. Thiago Silva. Romelu Lukaku now. Marcos Alonso. And it might be. Still a chance. Can they slot it home? Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Options in the middle. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Jorginho. Conte. Can he do it to take the lead? Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. Not a great pass. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Outdoing his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering.
Well, Chelsea have controlled the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Mount. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And options in the centre. The defender doing his job. And a goal kick given. Far from a good pass. Beautiful pass. Mount. Lukaku waiting. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Substitution it is for PSG. Delivering it. And they deal with the threat this time. Ziyech. Can he put them in front? Interception to snuff out the danger. Neymar. Superbly read and executed. And they keep the ball, advantage Chelsea. This looks promising out wide. Azpilicueta. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. Oh, a goal! As they forge ahead on this massive occasion. Feel the passion. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, not far away from full time, and PSG know they've got to up their game.
Yeah, it's been a performance of contrast, you have to say. Plenty to please going forward, but absolutely shambolic at the back at times. Still in it, though, and more than enough time for one last twist.
And it's played into the centre. Real need to get rid of it. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Can he finish them off? In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw it away from here. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Just possessed there. Tremendous piece of tackling. Ronaldo, and he's in. The deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet. Well, how about this? 4-3. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. On the attack in the closing phase. Who's going to claim the trophy? It's an open question here. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Well, that's it for the night. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. And in with a real chance. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
An example of how to press. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Could be. It's in. And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Having conceded then, it's up to Chelsea to articulate a response. And green space galore for PSG. Might be a chance here. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but quick thinking defensively.
PSG, as you can see, have not enjoyed that much possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Chances on. Couldn't grab hold The corner's been given. Fired in by Neymar. Well thumped clear. Danilo Pereira, determined defending. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. So at the halfway stage in extra time. Well, the continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Lukaku.